A WattBike is a new generation indoor bike. It's designed to be suitable and relevant to people interested in high performance cycling, triathlon, racing on the road, but also suitable for use in a gym environment or at home for general fitness.
The key premise of the WattBike is that it does what it says on the side, which is it accurately measures your power output in watts. What that means is that you can monitor your training, you can test yourself, and you can make sure that the training you're doing actually is making a difference to you.
The WattBike was developed from an original specification from British Cycling, and it's taken 8 years to bring it to market. The most difficult part wasn't actually the technology, the measuring technology. It was getting the bike to feel like you're riding a bike. So when you get on this bike, you do feel as though you are on a real road bike, cycling normally with normal pedals per revolution and normal gearing.
The bike is designed to be used by pretty much everybody. The criteria to separate the bike or give it its credibility was to make it of a standard that would be used by the very highest performing athletes in the world. Having said that, the goal was to create a bike that was suitable for everybody, so it is an advanced indoor bike suitable for general fitness.
It's easily adjustable for height and for horizontal setup for the seat and handlebars, and you can change the pedals. You can put normal cycling pedals on there, you can change the seat and put a racing saddle on there, and we're now developing a second handlebar, which will be a drop-down handlebar with some tri-bars on as well, so that you can adopt any cycling position that you're used to.
The difference between the WattBike and a turbo is that the WattBike really does feel like riding a bike. It's a different feel to the resistance you get on a turbo. It delivers accurate data. You can be confident that you're monitoring and seeing progress from day to day, week to week. But probably the single most valuable piece of feedback that you see with a WattBike that you don't get on any other bike or on a turbo is the technical view. It really does illustrate what you're doing and in real time. So as you're pedaling, you can experiment with your technique and you can see the results immediately.
The WattBike is a great tool for sports scientists and coaches. Every single cycling test that you currently do in the lab using other equipment, you can repeat on the WattBike. The reason you can do these tests is the real accuracy of the data in the WattBike. The monitor itself is recording 36 different cycling parameters, more than you'll ever need, but it records them at 100 times per second. And then you've got two choices. You can either record a session live into our software, or you can download and transfer the data into the software at a later stage.
British Cycling, probably their main use of the bike at the moment is in talent identification. They go into schools or universities, they take 6 or 8 bikes and they can screen 200 or 300 people in an afternoon and identify those that have got extraordinary explosive power that may be suitable for track cycling. And also they do a 3-minute aerobic endurance test, those that have unusual physical endurance qualities. So it's the frontline tool that British Cycling use for talent ID.
Because of the accuracy of the data and the fact that speed is one of the parameters that's measured on the WattBike, it can be used for racing. We have a number of race leagues going on around the country at any one time where banks of WattBikes are wired together and the races are run through the software.
When we've gone into schools, into gyms, that's really been the most exciting element. People really get into it, and it just really brings cycling back to life in that kind of environment.
We're often asked about calibration. The WattBike is factory calibrated, and it's calibrated to within plus or minus 2% and doesn't leave the factory if it's not within those limits. The only thing you need to do is set 0 state on the monitor and instructions on how to do that are in the WattBike manual.